Since I ran into you on a street, I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good.
You see, that's what I'm saying as well. You're right. It isn't vertical on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Whenever I try to use OBS to stream to YouTube, it's not vertical. And I can't use Prime on its own to stream to vertical because it won't let me stream vertically on its own. And I can't use OBS to stream vertically because it won't let me. Because I can multi-stream on OBS anyway, so that's fine. But like, I want to test out the vertical to see how it would look. Oh yeah, I want to give her ears. Ironically, the landscape view now has a better resolution though. And I've made like my own little logo thing there. Or not logo thing, like my own little social media thing there. Like... Is it readable? Not sure if it's readable. Let me... Yeah. There's Dispatch and then there's Kingdom Hearts and there's Dispatch. My two things right now. Because I want to test out the vertical as well. Is now just chatting testing. At least with the stream information. Stream testing. Multi. Just cooking, so I thought I'd check. Hey, I'll be quiet if you just wanted to test stuff. No, it's fine. I have no issues. I just wanted to see how everything looked. Although I'm still not... I don't know how to start I keep on saying virtual streaming, but it's all virtual. Vertical. Like, I keep looking at the virtual stream, it's like, well... I don't have like a game set up or anything like that. I'm just looking at the model, because she keeps shifting, so every time I go into the model I have to reposition her. And then if I was actually playing games, it should look like that, but I'm not playing games, so I don't mind that the 9 tails and the ears are out. Yeah, like, see the way she's like in a different position every time. I have the... just checking everything. Like, I can multi-stream with OBS, I can't vertical stream. I don't know how to get it to vertical stream. Because apparently, let me mute myself because I can hear myself. I was listening to my own stream because I wanted to see if the sounded good, but now I'm just getting annoyed hearing double of myself. Let me go into here so that way it doesn't look like I'm basically like, I got vertical sources, like it's a plugin for OBS, so I could like stream vertically, but then I also got stream elements live, so it's like it's from multi-streaming, and apparently they fuck with each other. So yes, I can like set up like virtual screens on the like virtual setup thing, but that doesn't mean I can stream with it apparently. Because it's not letting me stream, like they're not acknowledging each other. So even though I have like the virtual thing open, it's not virtually streaming to YouTube. It's like regularly streaming to YouTube. So, well, how will I vertically stream? Because like, if I was in the morning given like a stream key for not Twitch, I'm already streaming on Twitch, for TikTok, I need to be able to virtually stream, or vertically stream for TikTok. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, but like I wanted to be prepared so that way if I was to get in the morning I could just immediately go, right, it's already prepped, ready to go, here's a virtual stream on TikTok, so that way I could go Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at once, or Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at once. And I just want to be prepared for it, and I'm finding I can't vertically stream even to YouTube, even though it's an option to vertically stream to YouTube. The only way I can do it is through Prime, but like Prime has multi-streaming locked behind a paywall now, and like yes, technically I was multi-streaming there, but it was doing regular stream towards Twitch, vertical stream towards YouTube, and I know, knowing my luck, they'll probably come at me like, oh, this but one, I don't know why that's allowed. You know, that's technically multi-streaming. They'd probably come down on me for that. And two, like, it won't let me just stream vertically on its own. It's like, no, this has to be attached to a horizontal stream. I'm like, why though? Why not just like let me like vertically stream with Prime for as like one stream source, and then let me multi-stream with OBS? Because I think this new PC would be able to handle having that, you know. So it's like, I don't know, because vertical stream is not allowed to happen on its own, I can't do it on its own. Am I currently multi-streaming? Yeah, I'm currently multi-streaming to YouTube as well. So we could do something seeing as I'm here. Although I don't think playing Kingdom Hearts is a good thing for YouTube, at least, because on YouTube I'm slowly but surely uploading my Twitch streams onto YouTube. So like Twitch has like this thing that when you export it, you can split it up into like 15 minutes. So I did that. So now like I export it to YouTube for 15 minutes each, and I can just set it up that like I schedule it that like one video a day goes up or something. So because of that, like the YouTube is behind when it comes to my Kingdom Hearts when it comes to my Kingdom Hearts playthrough, you know? So I think if I'm gonna multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube, I should be streaming something that YouTube is up to date with. Or not even up to date with, but something that like it's not behind on, you know what I mean? We could watch this thing together. So it's the Dispatch official 1 week hype trailer. So literally we're only a few days away from Dispatch. So it's the 18th now, but Dispatch is coming out on the 22nd, which is this Wednesday. So it's Saturday. It's coming out Wednesday. You know what I mean? So it's a few days away. I have my audio off.
Take your clothes off.
I hate this scene immediately.
What's happening right now?
Also, my choice when it comes to this moment. Hang on. My choice when it comes to this moment. I hate the way she basically just shoved him in the door.
Take your clothes off.
And then she says, right, so the options are, you're the boss, excuse me? My option is going to be this one. Feels like a HR violation. You know what I mean? That's going to be my option. Feels like a HR violation. You just tell me to strip day one. Come on. But no, this next interaction just weirds me out.
What's happening right now?
It's better if you keep your identity a secret. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk.
I do not like that immediately. I don't like that little I was a little drunk thing, because my guess, right, is that my guess is that she that like literally Joe, that like little cutscene where they are, that little cutscene with yeah, that little cutscene with where they're like about to lean in and kiss. Like there's like in one of the trailers it showed you like him and her like hanging out, and then that gives you the option to like lean in and kiss or whatever. That's what I'm assuming that is the last night. That's what I'm assuming was last night. And I'm assuming I was a little drunk. It's like, oh god. And like in my like little, what you call it? In my review, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, I was literally talking about, I was saying, this is not the mouth of a woman who wants to kiss you. There's a scene where like it zooms in her lips and it's like, kiss her, and it's like there's a scene where it just zooms in her mouth. I'm like, that's not the face of someone who wants to kiss you. Someone who wants to kiss you doesn't look like that. And now, like, in this scene, she's... Give me this. Why is this not working? And just her turning around and going, I was a little drunk last night. It kind of confirms to me that I'm right. That, like, she wasn't... That's her just kind of trying to, like, brush whatever happened between them under the rug. But also, I don't like the fact that, like, he showed up in the Mecha Man outfit, and she's immediately like, here's the uniform, get that off immediately. It's like, you should have told him in advance not to come in his superhero wear, because as you said, it's better if no one knows your identity and all that. And it's just like, you could have told him that in advance, and then he wouldn't have shown up here looking like this in the first place. Do you know what I mean? It's like, they clearly didn't talk about this. Like, not too into depth, honestly. Why aren't you following? Ah, okay. There it is. She's tracking now. I was like, why aren't you tracking? You're not tracking. There we go. So I don't like that bit where she's like, I was a little drunk last night, and oh, you should put this on, and oh, I imagine I thought you were a bit bigger, and all this. It's just like, this is such an awkward exchange immediately. I'm like, nope. God damn it. I don't like it. Can you hear the video, actually? Let me... Yeah, you can.
Better alone.
The hell, man?
That's weird. Not even weird.
I float.
Just the scene where Yawan... Also, there's another scene where we know where he strips. So, like, this is the scene where he strips. And we know now as well that, like, Invisigal was in the room. So Invisigal was here seeing this. Where it saw Blonde Blazer like, oh, I was a little drunk. And then saw him show up in Mecha Man wear. So that's how she knows his identity. And he then strips and then has like all the scars and things and puts on the uniform. And then there's that clip of Invisigal being like, oh, what was it? Dad bod superhero with no superpowers, or what was it? Dad bod with lots of scars with no superheroes. Got it. Or something. It's like, that's this scene. I'm like, for fuck's sake. It's like, day one, she doesn't tell him like, hey, don't show up in hero wear because it's civilians, or like that way it doesn't give away your identity. So that's an immediate fuck up. And then Invisigal is in the room currently in this scene, seeing this exchange, and then she's gonna see him like take off the Mecha Man thing, so she's learning his identity through it. Ugh.
I was a little drunk.
I hate this scene. I hate it. Like immediately, I was saying this before. If Robert and her getting together comes down to me, like my playstyle, they're probably not gonna end up together, because like immediately, like I'm so like immediately I'm like, nope. It's like, if it's gonna come down to me, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be there like, nah, she doesn't want to be kissed right now. I'm not gonna do it. And there's like, I was a little drunk last night. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, never mind. You know what I mean? Like, if it comes down to me, they're not getting together.
I work better alone.
The hell, man?
Also, yeah, sabotaged. So we saw in the trailer that Invisigal sabotages I'm forgetting her name, but she's like the demon looking one, the one who can teleport.
I work better alone.
The hell, man?
So like literally hero sabotaged. Invisigal is playing a loud sound to deafen Sonar. It's like, what the fuck, Invisigal? What the actual fuck? It's like, I get it, you like working alone, but don't sabotage the people you're working with, because if you're sabotaging them, you're also sabotaging yourself, for fuck's sake. Also, can stream see it? Yeah, there's that little guy. Hang on. Image. This guy. There's this guy down here. Do you see him? He's new. We did not see him in the demo. He's new to this. We did not see him in the demo. So, yay. but I think he's called Waterboy and he's new. I wonder what's going to go on with him. And that makes me wonder, like, is there going to be, like, other heroes as well? Because, like, we're probably, like, can you imagine if at some stage in the game as well, you end up, like, directing Blonde Blazer somewhere as well? Does she, like, at some point, like, she comes up on your screen and you're like, Blonde Blazer, can you go to X place to do X thing or whatever? That would be kind of cool too. But I did notice that in the demo. Like, see the way there's the list of them down here. If you played the demo, there's if you actually like look at it, there's like almost what feels like blank spaces. And I always thought that, but I was like, this is probably just me. But then now that we see this character down here, it's like, oh, there are blank spaces. And it looks like there's enough space in the demo, it looks like there's enough space for maybe 2 to 3 characters. So, like, the fact that, like, we've already gotten one, so there's either one other character or another, or potentially, like, a few more, do you know what I mean? The sexual tension in that room is palpable. Like, just her being like, oh, I thought you were a bit bulkier, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and the fucking Invisigal's in the room as well. And what is also funny as well is that Invisigal, like, she looks Robert up and down, and I'm just like, fuck. And we know, like, again, if you played the demo, she keeps flirting with Robert. Like, she keeps flirting with him, like Invisigal does. She keeps flirting with Robert. And like in that trailer, calls him like dad bod with a lot of scars and shit. And then she even says in the demo, like, oh, I saw him in his underwear and all that. And then they're like, oh, like they're teasing him about it, but then she says he has a lot of scars. So like she points out he has a lot of scars, which, as she says, I'm into, and all this shit. Is she moving a bit too much? How do I get her to like... Yeah. But like, we've seen in the trailer, like, of a cutscene of Invisigal, like, sabotaging her. See her? The demon girl. I'm gonna keep forgetting her name. Because the rest of the names are rather easy to remember. Her name, no, it's not as easy to remember as all of theirs. Like, and even him, I think he's called Waterboy. So, like, and that scene as well, because we know that there's synergy. Again, if you played the demo, there's synergy between Sonar and Demon Woman here. And in my opinion, I think that a synergy thing is probably like potential dating / romance. The only like one thing I don't really agree with, because like a few of these characters have synergy with each other, and so far synergy seems to mean potential romance between these characters. So far, that's what it seems to mean. But like, if we see her like sabotaging Sonar, and then in the trailer we see her having beef with Demon Girl, because yeah, we saw her sabotaging Demon Girl as well, but like she came at her with the sword. So like maybe it was in part like, hey, this is for sabotaging me, but it might also be in part of like, hey, this is for sabotaging Sonar. Like even Sonar in game was like, what the hell, man?
Hello, Robert.
And again, there's all the scars. Like, goddamn. Look at all the scars.
I float.
I float. By the way, who's this character supposed to be? Is he gonna be like, I don't know, like Blonde Blazer's dad or something like that? Because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Blonde Blazer is just kind of like a makeup, like she's like a character that's kind of like Captain Marvel, and like Captain Marvel is like the proton blasters or whatever, but she can fly and shit like that as well. So like this guy can fly too. Like, there's Waterboy.
What the fuck?
Even, like, look, what the fuck?
I only came in as I thought we were playing Magic the Gathering tonight. I am hoping we still may.
Just Flambe looking concerned. Just Flambe be like, what? Are you okay, man? Like, Like literally just flambe. Look at him. Hang on.
Hoping we still may.
He just looks to the side like, are you okay, man? He's just like, the fuck? Oh god, that's funny. Malevola, Jesus, my typing. Malevola, the demon girl, yeah, Malevola. I don't know why reading it made me realize it's Malevola, but I kept forgetting her name. I knew it was M something. I was like something. I think I was calling her like I don't want to even try and guess what I was calling her before because I'll end up losing Malevola. One week. So technically, because this was put out, I think yesterday. No, it was put out 2 days ago. So 1 week is technically like 4 days now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Well, it's technically the end of Saturday. Like we're at the last few hours of Saturday, so let's not count today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more days until dispatch. Oh. That first scene again though. Also, this is probably Dad. This is probably Robert, and this is probably Dad. Also, the Robert Robertson thing, I really like. I think it is actually his name. I do, but I do hope it is just a cover name. But the reason why I think it's not a cover name is because like he has no reaction to them laughing about Robert Robertson. So, like, I feel like it's a thing that he's gotten used to. Like, it's one of those things, like, when you have a name like that, you get used to the teasing and shit. So, like... But then at the same time, like, I saw this other show, like, it was, like, a detective police show thing. And it was... A dude was given, like a code name. And it was one of those, you know, like, names you can make fun of. And... one of the joking characters cracked a joke about the name, and your man said, like Beerson or whatever, and your man was like, huh, what? Yeah, ha, yeah. And then later the character came back around, like the joking character came back around, was like, no, he was too chill about that, because if you had a name like that your entire life, you wouldn't be like that wouldn't have been your reaction. Like, he reacted like that was the first time someone said that to him. That wouldn't be your reaction if you had a name like that your entire life. You would be so sick of the jokes. You'd be like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Can we move on now? You know what I mean? You'd be so sick of the jokes. But he had virtually no response to it. So, like, in that show, it turned out that, like, yeah, he was right. It was a code name that he had only been given, like, a week ago or something like that. So he, you know, that's why his response to the joke name was so, like, meh. It's like, because I was immediately thinking, like, maybe the reason why Robert Robertson, like, why he didn't react to it was, like, he was so used to it. But it could be the other way around, that, like, it is a code name. And the reason why he didn't react to it is, like, because it's not actually his fucking name, so he doesn't give a shit. I really hope it isn't his actual name. Like, even if Robert is his name, I hope the Robertson thing isn't. Like, I get it. I do. I feel bad. Like, John Johnson, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot you're on Irish time. Oh yeah. For me, it's like 7. Oh. Yeah. For me, it's like 7:40 p.m. Like, for me, it's like towards the end of the day. 7 p.m. So for me, I'm back. Like, can you, by the way, can you see the mouse when I do that? When I'm, like, using the mouse to be like, hey, look. So I know you can see the mouse if I do this. Give me. If I do this. I know that, but if I'm doing this, I can't see chat. If I'm doing this, I can show you what I'm talking about, and I can see chat. Like, it makes me feel so bad around the idea that he has a name like John Johnson or Robert Robertson. Like, if you were a parent and your last fucking name was Robertson, why on any world would you then call your son Robert? You would have to have only done that if you didn't want children. You would have done that if you didn't like your child and you wanted them to have a hard fucking life. You know what I mean? You don't love your child if you give them a name like that. Like, you have to consider you have to consider things when you like name a child. Yes, I could see. Yes, okay, that's good. Have you seen Major? Yeah, I have actually seen that. I thought it was just like I thought it was like a fictional story, but apparently it is actually based on truth. And I'm like, oh my god. And the fact that in a way it technically worked as well, because they were like private major, and they were like, the fuck? And it's like, legally his name is Major, and it's also Major, and it's Major. So then they literally promoted him to Major, so that way he could be Major. It's like, fuck. It's like, just have a sense of humor after all. I need to fucking sort this. Why the fuck? Her head is like practically going all over the place. But yeah, there's baby Robert and Dad, and also it's very clear that Dad is a parody for Tony Stark, because he has like the beard, you know what I mean? He has the dark hair. Like, that's a very Tony Stark looking character. Do you know what I mean? Like, if Blonde Blazer is based off of like the likes like Captain Marvel, then that is a Tony Stark parody right there. Just her shoving him in the door.
Take your clothes off.
I'm sorry, but my response like sounds like a HR violation to me. It's like, can you imagine that you're the boss? Oh my god. What would your choice be out of these three? Excuse me, you're the boss. It feels like a HR violation. I feel like it feels like a HR violation would be my response, because like he's very witty and he's very sarcastic, so I feel like him going, yeah, this feels like a HR violation. Like, usually the way they never say exactly this line, like this is basically just like a vague suggestion of what they might say. So like it says here, excuse me. He doesn't actually say excuse me, he says, can you explain what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? So like, he's not gonna say this feels like a HR violation. He's gonna say something sarcastic and witty. So like, I want to know what he says with this option.
What's happening right now?
Sorry, I don't have my headphones on, I can't hear him.
No?
It's better if you keep your
What's happening right now?
What's happening right now? Like, literally, he didn't say excuse me, he's like, what's happening?
if you keep your identity a secret.
Then you should have told him in advance, that way he wouldn't have worn this into work, basically.
Here. I remembered you being bigger.
Does that... I don't know. Like, you said, you said that the sexual tension in that room is palpable, but like here she is going, I imagined you bigger, and I'm like, that's not a compliment, is it? That's like, that's her going, you're not as bulky as I thought you were. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, that's my confidence out the window. This girl does not want me. That would be my response immediately. Like, if I was Robert and I guess went on maybe not like a date, it seems like he was kind of wallowing and she showed up to like try and like talk him into this job. And then apparently one of the options is kiss her, lean in and kiss her. And it's just like, if you can imagine that was like the night before or like the evening before, like a day or two before this. And then she's just there like, I imagined you bigger and I was a little drunk last night. And I just like, immediately like, yeah, this girl is not interested in me. Like, that would be my immediate thought. I'd be like, nah, she had to be drunk. Because like, again, if there was a kiss, because like if you choose the kiss option, either it doesn't happen, she stops it, or if it does happen, she's now brushing off with, oh, I was a little drunk last night. You know what I mean? I guess you could say he got a major upgrade. Going back to the major thing. I mean, she is kind of cute. Are you talking about Blonde Blazer? Because I've been talking about Blonde Blazer for the last few minutes. I would have picked Excuse Me. So you picked the option that the trailer shows you. Assuming this was the opening scene. I'm really curious about where this game is actually going to start, because we see clips of Robert in the suit. And there's part of me that keeps assuming that that is before Dispatch. So maybe we get like a few scenes where he's actually, where we get to see like a few scenes of him being Mega Man. Do you know what I mean? And then what happens. Because again, we see a cutscene of Mega Man being attacked. And then we get to see the press conference of him going, I was in a coma for the past 6 months or something. So like maybe like the opening sequence will be him being Mega Man for like maybe like a mission or two. Maybe we'll get to play through it. Maybe they'll just be cutscenes. And then he gets attacked. And then it's the opening conference where we get to choose him saying, is there a question in there? And then the next scenes will be your one showing up and be like, you have a lot more to give. Why don't you come work for Dispatch? And then it'll be the demo, because we know the demo is rather like early on in it, and we know that was his first call, like his first dispatch. So I guess it means we'll get to like replay the demo, and then we get to like the grinding bit, and then we'll actually get to continue on past the demo. Assuming this is the opening sequence, that's what I'm assuming as well, that this is like one of the first opening sequences, that it'll be Mecha Man flashbacks, the press conference that we saw, and then this scene, and then the demo. I just assume that it's a sexual innuendo because she asked him to strip. Honestly, she should have given the heads up in advance to not come dressed like Mecha Man, that he should have come in civilian wear. In the context given, kind of gave the vibe that they were at a party drinking, sleep together, and then coma. Maybe he loses weight through it. Oh, so you think, because like there is a line somewhere in all the trailers that says that they've been friends for years. So my assumption is, you know, they've worked together as Mecha Man and Blonde Blazer in the past. You know what I mean? Because like, it does say that they've been friends for years. So I assume that they've worked together for years as like heroes. The context given, the vibes, they were at a party drinking, they slept together, and then coma. Maybe he loses weight through it. And so this scene is a double entendre of she knows his size, but also the coma is what makes him unfit to be a hero again. The thing is, the show keeps battering us over the head. Like, not even show. The trailers keep bashing us over the head with, he lost the Mecha Man suit, and as far as he's concerned, without the suit, he's nothing. So he can't be a hero without the suit. But I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it as he went to a party as Mecha Man before he lost the suit, and maybe they slept together, and then he then goes out on a mission as Mecha Man, loses the suit, like he gets attacked, gets ambushed, loses the suit, gets torn apart, he gets knocked into a coma for 6 months, and then he wakes up, and then he's in like depressive state because he doesn't have a suit anymore, so he can't be a hero anymore, so he's in this depressive state because of it. And then his longtime friend and someone he probably had at least a one night stand with comes back around and is like, oh, I can give you a job. Then again, she does say, I imagined you bigger.
Bigger. I remembered you being big.
Oh, remembered. Okay, so she said, I remembered you being bigger. So yeah.
Bigger. I was a little drunk.
Again, I don't like the a little drunk comment. It kind of, I don't know, because like when it comes to like consent and things, right? When it comes down to consent, like alcohol kind of eliminates consent on both sides. It's like her saying I was a little drunk, it kind of feels like, brushing whatever happened between them, whether it was a kiss or not, or whether we're sleeping together or not, kind of like under the rug. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe she's just double entendre of the suit, making him bigger, yeah. And like the thing is, like, he's not like thin. If you actually like look at him in this scene, he has muscle. Like, you see the definition. He has broad shoulders, and like, he's not thin by any means. Like, he doesn't have, because like we see in one of the other trailers, we see him without a shirt. No, actually, we see him without a shirt here somewhere. Yeah. Oh no, we do see it. We do see muscles. Because I was about to say, like, he doesn't have abs, but he actually does. We see abs. I think they're not as defined as they used to be. Like, you see the abs, and you see them, they're kind of defined. So like, maybe that's ish, that like he had very defined abs before, but then coma, so now he still has some of his muscle, but not as much as he used to. So that's a good point. So like, he still has some defining abs, and then we do know from the trailers and stuff, he does start working out again. And like, literally, because that's how we get that scene of Flambe being a dickhead, going, oh, you're better off behind the calls, behind the, like, at the desk clicking keys and leaving that to us. And like, I think they're being a bit quirkist, or not quirkist, like a bit like superpoweredist, where they're like, we have powers, you're just a nobody without powers. Like, you should just forget and move on from this hero thing and just be behind the desk, whatever. But I do think another part of it, because I don't know if I mentioned this in my like videos about Dispatch, but I do think another part of it is maybe like, because like, the impression we get with Z-Team, with the Phoenix team, is that they've kind of run through other dispatchers. You know what I mean? Like, other dispatchers have like tried to be their dispatchers, and then the team would like fuck with them or do something, and the dispatcher would quit. And they've probably like whittled down their what's the word? Their chances. They've probably whittled their chances down to Robert being their like last chance. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is probably the case. Like, that Robert is probably like the last go around, and if it doesn't work out with Robert, that's it. The whole fucking lot of them are back into whatever cell they were pulled out of. So maybe in part, one of the reasons why they're actually trying so hard to keep him as their dispatcher is because he becomes one of the only dispatchers that they can tolerate that hasn't run from them in a week, that actually is competent and like works with them and all this sort of stuff. I mean, he's fit, but he's not that big. Yeah. He's like Spider-Man compared to compared to Captain America. Hello. So, and I do like the idea of Blonde Blazer and your man here, Robert, but I also at the same time kind of, I imagine one of their like issues is going to be like Robert being like, why the fuck would you be interested in me? Like, I know that we're old time friends or whatever, but you can have anyone you want, and I'm just like, I'm like non-superpowered, and the only thing I had going for me was my suit, which I don't have anymore. Like, yeah, you're helping getting it repaired and everything, but in the meantime, I'm nothing. Like, I'm no one. So my assumption is like some of their issues are gonna be like Robert going like, why the fuck are you interested? Like, what are you seeing here? And or him assuming that whatever like double entendres or whatever flirting is happening between them, that it's, you know, it's not like that, he kind of like brushes it off. You know what I mean? Because like, well, that's how these stories would usually go. You know what I mean? That he's just kind of like, nah, there's probably like nothing. 'Cause like, there is at least feelings on his side. We know that because one of the trailers has like an option to kiss her. So that at least implies he has feelings, right? And then there is like the implied flirtiness from the demo and in some of these trailers as well. So it's like, there is some type of like mutual pining going on between the two of them. If it comes down to me though, I'm going to end up like not getting them together because like, I'm gonna miss the cues, or I'm gonna be like, no, it's too awkward, I can't do it.
Float.
Like literally, like you see him like in gym wear, about to pull up. Like look, there's a fire in his eyes. And as well, we know that again, because of the demo and some of these trailers, that Invisigal has a clear crush on Robert as well. Like she has a bit of a crush on him because she keeps flirting with him and all this shit. Because like she doesn't seem like the type that's flirtatious with just anyone. You know what I mean?
We're playing Magic the Gathering tonight. I am hoping.
Because like she, like we get to see her interact with others, and she's not like flirty with anyone else, only towards Robert. Should we like look at other trailers? Hang on, let me switch this into just chatting mode so that way I can look for trailers. Watch the something hotel. The haunted hotel, is it? So I keep remembering like the other trailers and stuff. Let me switch back to here. I don't know if this is a different one. Let's check. Yeah, like you see here. They see the way like it looks like there's space there and space there. And we know that from this other trailer. We know from the other trailer that Waterboy isn't in this lineup. So there is space there for other heroes to show up. So there'll probably be like a... You know, like a menu that goes like further with more heroes. Oh yeah, the Twinkie thing. Oh god. I'd be like, you owe me a snack. I'd be like, you owe me some food. Like, we keep seeing cutscenes like this.
You're dead, I thought.
Oh, that could have been Waterboy saying that.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Like, literally. So, like, we get this other scene of your one going, it's crucial that no one knows your identity. In that same vein. Like, literally, this cutscene. This cutscene, she goes, it's crucial no one knows your identity.
Take your clothes off.
What's happening right now?
It's better if you keep your identity a secret. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk.
And then this scene.
Washed up dad
There she is.
bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't. Washed up dad bod superhero with
Subtitles. Oh, auto-generated. The fucking auto-generated ones are terrible.
Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
It's like literally this scene, it's better that no one knows your identity. Here, you're one literally seeing him
Powers. Can't wait.
shirtless. Like, look at him looking at her like, best that no one knows my identity, huh? You know? Like, look at him looking at her like, I just keep like, it's just him watching her walk out, and then he just looks at her and she doesn't even glance in his direction. It's like, fuck's sake.
We get a call, and guess who answers? Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, Invisigal?
Yeah, like here she is sabotaging Malevola.
I don't have a car.
Oh my god, it's your man.
That's gonna be.
It's your man. It's the dude. I'm just now realizing that dude right there, that's this dude. It's this dude. Same dude. So can you imagine day one, he just looks at the window, sees this, goes, he looks sad. Oh my god. Who's that? That car's totaled. He's sad. Which one does the option go for? That car's totaled.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
So like he goes from this to like then he probably goes inside, and then Robert's just there like, what the fuck? Who are you?
Hello, Robert.
How do you move so quiet?
I float.
Hello, Robert. It's like, he looks sad, doesn't he? He looks sad. Can you imagine that's an option? The locker room version of him looks sad for sure. This version of him definitely looks sad.
Hello, Robert.
Well, he looks sad and tired. He looks exhausted. Like, the poor bastard looks so exhausted. MD. I'm just after seeing that. MD. MD. Is there anyone in the cast we know with MD? I know Malevola, but there's no... Because, like, she has synergy with Sonar, and that's not a D. At least if we're going by superhero names. I don't know what their actual names are. What their, like, in-game person names are, and what their actors' names are. I just have to copy that. Same dude. Well, no, actually. Because full beard. And then not a full beard. Then again, this is an earlier version than this is. It's like maybe there was a slight tweak to his character design. Because that's a full beard right there. And here, it's not a full beard. It's like a mullet. Or however you describe it. Power to levitate. First scene shows him laying on a car. I miss when you played Granny. I will absolutely be playing Granny again. Like, that's not... like, I'm gonna be going back to playing Granny as well. I'm gonna be playing Dispatch when it comes out, though, as well. Literally, powers to levitate. The first scenes we see of him is lying on a car, basically. It's like, I can float. It's like, how do you move so quietly? It's just like, I can float. First scene, there he is, just laid out on a car.
The way things are going, I'd cut the...
And then this is the scene that we get told about in the demo, where he's like, do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man. And then Flambe got his ass kicked by Mecha Man. So this is the scene where Mecha Man, the night before work, goes to a bar, ends up meeting some of the 3 members of his team, talk about fate, and then ends up like beating Flambe's ass somehow.
Damn team.
Also, I love your man just going, the way things are going, we might as well just cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
I hate that scene where he throws a chair.
That desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
Yeah, that scene with the kiss. Literally, I think I talked about this as well. That is not the mouth of a woman who wants to kiss you. Look at that mouth. That is not the mouth of someone who wants to kiss you. She is absolutely going to lean away or like, no, now's not the time or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, does that look like the mouth of someone who wants to kiss you?
Playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
And like at the same time as well, with when it comes to Invisigal, I'm so curious about her character because like one, we see her several times now sabotaging her fellow like Phoenix programs. We know that she learns pretty quickly of Robert's identity because he was there when he was getting changed. So he like comments on like seeing him naked and all that, or like seeing him shirtless or whatever. And then we have that scene here somewhere where she's like looking up at him. This is this scene where she talks about like him being shirtless.
Dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
The way he just looks at her like identity is fucking gone immediately.
There's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers? Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, Invisigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
I don't have a car.
Things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
Where's that scene? Not this scene. That's her sabotaging people again.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
Like literally this scene here. You see her looking up at who I'm assuming is Robert. And here she looks closed off, but there is like a little bit of openness there, you know what I mean? And then you see her close off more.
Bullshit.
Like you see it, you know what I mean? You see her closing off more in that scene. So it's like she has somewhat like a tiny little bit of a crush or something with Robert, like a tiny little flame for Robert. And then we see the scene with her kind of looking at him, I'm assuming, with a bit of openness. And then he says that line about you've set this thing ablaze with your bullshit. It's like a bit of openness, and then he says you've all set this thing ablaze with your bullshit. And then she closes off. Also, I hate this scene. He seems so gentle, so I hate the idea of Robert just throwing a fucking chair at him. And when this scene comes up for me, I'm not throwing a chair at your man. He like, no, I hate this. Hey, look at him. Look at his little face. Hang on. Fucking slow this shit down.
Set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
I hate that. And like poor what's his name? Fuck. No, I'm blanking on his name. I'm blanking on his name right now. But like, look at his face. He's like, why was a chair thrown at me? Like, he looks so confused and upset. I'm like, there's only 4 people here. I suppose it's count Robert as well. 5 people here. But like, of the team, there's only 4 people here. And he's throwing a chair at the construct. Why? It's like, my guy, don't do that. When this scene comes up for me, I'm not doing that to Robert, or to again, I can't remember his fucking name. I'm not doing that to your man, to the constructed. Also, this scene here, he's holding alcohol, so this is the drinks that they were having, and this is her like literally just carrying him to like fly off somewhere to talk, I guess. And so like she went to be having like a bit of openness towards Robert, to now being like, you're just a washed up nepo baby who's not a real hero.
Right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
I still look at this scene. That is not the mouth of someone who wants to kiss you. I don't know. Like, that's not the impression that I'm getting. Like, look at her mouth. Like, there's not... I don't know. I'm not getting the impression that she wants to kiss him. And, like, he's the only one leaning in as well, if you actually see that too. He's the only one leaning in. And she's, like, kind of, like, moved her head a little bit. But, like, he's the only one leaning in. Like, look. That's the drinks that they were having. Oh, yeah, and then he has the bomber jacket on him as well. Like, literally, the night before you're, like, potentially leaning to kiss someone, it probably doesn't actually happen. She does not look like she's gonna allow it to happen. And then the next morning, she's like, I was a little drunk. And it's like, she's like, oh, you looked a little bigger than I remember. Or I thought I remembered you a little bigger. And then it's like, I was a little drunk. I would immediately, from that moment on, assume that there are no mutual feelings, that is just me, and I would just drop whatever potential crush I may not have had. I'd be like, nope, that's it, end of my feelings. I would not pursue her any further than that. I'd be like, well, that's that, over and done with. That would be just me, though. That would be me going, oh, well, that's her giving me hints that she's not interested. Do you know what I mean? That would be my assumption. That's her way of telling me politely, I'm not interested in anything more with you. You know what I mean? That would be my interpretation. Hang on. Another thing as well is like, what brings this up? What creates a situation like this? Time speed. What creates a situation like this where, like, one of your... This is flambe, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Ugh. It's like, what creates a situation like that where she just boxes him in the face?
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
He's not having a good first day. There's not a chance. That has to be the first day, and there's not a chance that it's a good day. No, I hate this scene. I hate this scene. Yeah. Not a chance that he's having a good first day. His identity is immediately caught. He probably gets punched in the face by Invisigal day one. He doesn't get his Twinks. All this.
How do you move so quiet?
I float.
Oh yeah, his potential crush on Blazer is potentially being subtly shut down as well. It's like, not a good first day. Wait. I'm just after catching something there. Hang on a minute. I need it to stop doing that. There. This is Mecha Man being rebuilt. So we might actually see, we might actually get the gameplay of being Robert in the new rebuilt mech suit. Because, like, look, it's... That's cool. So we might actually get to play as Mecha Man. That'd be cool.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I only came in as I thought we were playing Magic the Gathering tonight.
Look at her, like...
I am hoping we still may.
Not what's in that one.
So, Shroud dupes you into a trap.
Yeah, this scene.
He destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I didn't hear a question in there.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your Mecha Man?
No. Hang on.
Man, a mecha quit.
It said Met puppy voice. So I don't like. I'm gonna take off my headphones, but you can listen to it, okay? So like Met puppy voice and then cute voice. So like you have the options of giving, because this is Met puppet. So this guy, this is his pet dog, which I think his name is Pete or something like that. This is Robert's dog, and I think his name is Pete. Or at least I'm assuming it's Robert's dog. Maybe in game we'll find out that someone else is in Robert's temporarily looking after it or something. But you can give it a cute voice or this Met voice. And this gameplay chooses this Met voice, and I don't like it. I'm like, ew, no, I hate that voice. So when this comes up for me, I'm choosing the cute voice because I hate the sound of this voice.
My name's Beef and I'm naked. Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Yeah, see? Met puppet, exactly. It's just, I hate it. When that scene comes up for me, I'm choosing the cute voice. I don't give a fuck. Because ew, 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 ew. I hate that voice. I hate how it sounded. Ugh. God, I hate that voice. So again, like for me, I would like my assumption is like if it was me, if I was like Robert, and then like my potential crush being Blonde Blazer, and day one she's like, I remember you being bigger, and what was it? What else? And I was a little drunk. I would have picked that up as her like trying to like subtly tell me I'm not interested. So if it was me, I would be like, well, I'm not going to make any sort of moves on you anymore, at all anymore, because you're like subtly putting it towards me that like my feelings are my feelings. You don't feel any way the same, so I'm gonna drop this now. Do you know what I mean? Like that would be my interpretation. Yeah, there's the dog. It is your man's dog. So I was right, it is his dog.
Figured my story would always end in that suit.
And on top of that, for some reason, he's able to bring the dog into work with him. That's cute. Front desk, SDN, registration, office. Ooh, there's a hero back there. Oh, cool. Cool. Look at the difference. So this is like a greenish, rusted, dried blood, a darkish blue, a greenish blue, but then... Which, was it the scene?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, Invisigal?
Where's that scene
We'll
with...
have a car.
That's gonna be
Your
a weird
identity is-
insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you.
So like, here's the old suit. So this must be the suit that got broken up. It's like, this is like dark, it's like greenish, there's like a tinge of blue here, but it's mostly like green based. But then this one, you see the new materials and it's all blue. Like the head is blue, even though this is like a green with blue lights. So like this is the old suit and then this is the new suit. And you'll see the main difference being that the old suit is like a greenish color. And then this one is like a nice kind of like bright sky blue, which is actually really cool. And like the dog. Also just Blonde Blazer being the muscle, being like,
In this room have set this program ablaze.
with your bullshit. I don't like the throwing the chair at the poor dude.
No hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You know the thing as well that I don't like about that line with Invisigal going, you're at home behind that desk because you're just a nerd who has only ever had, who, because you're, let me just like hear her say it again.
You're a nerd playing a video. You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
Right, so like she's saying he's no hero because he's always had to operate a suit that his daddy built. Right, so another thing as well is like in the demo, right, there's like a scene in it, there's like a thing in it where like you can send heroes to a museum, and I usually go with Invisigal and Malevola, right, because they're like the two like stealthiest, so I usually send those two. One of the options is you can just hack the system. So if you hack the system, Invisigal will react to the fact that you hacked the system and she'll be like, wow, that was pretty cool actually. You know, so like they get to stand there and see the results of Robert's hacking the system. So, and then Invisigal reacts to it and goes, oh, that was pretty cool actually. So like, and I didn't even realize this until I kept like replaying the demo, but that is solely if Robert does something when she's on a mission. So like in that case with that museum thing, Robert hacks the system to like put up or put down security or whatever it is, and she reacts to him being like really competent, like she reacts to him like succeeding and doing well or whatever. So like I think there's a few different ways in the demo you can get that line. I'm not sure. I know that I kept getting it during the museum one. I think there's like one or two other ways to get it. I'm not sure. But basically like to see her like in the demo like be impressed by like Robert's skill, and then in this fucking trailer her going, you're no hero, it's kind of like, it's kind of sad.
Time for you to accept that you don't got it anymore.
Which one? This one? No, stop that. I just want to pause. Don't go full screen on me. Also, poor construct dude. Where's that line where she's like giving out to him? Is it actually here?
I don't have a car.
All of you in this.
Also, this scene as well, where these three clearly know each other. Oh, and your man clearly knows each other as well. Oh, there's someone in the back there. Because, like, that's his reflection. Who the fuck's this? But they're posing for this photo. And then you see Invisigal here being kind of surprised. So she's clearly, like, the newbie. She's the newest one. Because she's like, what the fuck?
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You know, it's sad to think that she goes from the demo where she's like, oh, that was pretty cool actually, to her going, you're no hero. It's like, fuck you.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Met puppy LOL. So...
We need you behind that desk.
Yeah, this way with...
Figured my story would always end in that suit.
Time for you to accept that you don't got it anymore. We need you behind that desk to help actual heroes. Now, get your flat ass off my bench.
Looks like the red ring.
So I was saying before that, like, yeah, I think he's being a dick in that moment. I think he's I think they're all kind of like looking down on him for the no superpower thing. But I also think part of the reason why they keep trying to convince him to keep his job at dispatch as their dispatcher is because he's probably like their like last lifeline. They've probably like gone through all the other dispatchers, and they probably realize like this is like the first dispatcher that hasn't like run away on them in a week, and he actually like is probably doing a good job as well. So they're all probably trying to be like, right, let's try and convince this one to stay, so that way we won't get thrown to a cell anymore. Like we won't get thrown back into a cell or whatever. But they're coming at him in the wrong way, with two of them going, "You're not a real hero, so just do a good job at sending real heroes out," and all that sort of stuff.
What's behind this?
No problemo.
Can I get ice down here?
Like, I think they're being dicks about it, but I also think it's coming from a place. I think it's both coming from a place of quirkism, like abilityism, where they're like, "Oh, you're just a powerless nobody." Like, I think it's coming from a place, but I also think it's coming from a place of, you're the first dispatcher that hasn't like fucked us over or ran away on us, or like is actually doing a rather competent job, and you didn't like leave in like a few days, so we would like to keep you. But now you know that for you this is like a temp job until you get back the mech suit or whatever. You know what I mean?
Got it.
And this is probably like their last chance as well. Yeah, we still see Invisigal like fucking sabotaging them for some goddamn reason, whatever that's about.
To focus. Heard the team scuffling with the red ring.
We are bound to bother them at some point.
If you poke the hive, you're gonna have to fuck the queen.
That's not how bees work.
Also, this scene, so like literally, like Invisigal accuses him of like only being a hero because his daddy's built the suit, but here we see him actually being part of the reconstruction of the suit.
Queen.
That's not how bees work. But if we kill the queen, we rot the hive.
You would do that. Kill Shroud.
I'm flying blind, can't see anything.
I'm so looking forward to the story of this game. I want to know about Shroud, about Robert. Did he just call her Lizzie?
Want to get people hurt?
Lucy, I think her name is Lucy. Lucy, look out.
Lucy, look out!
I wonder if Invisigal is a potential love interest as well. Because, like, she has a very obvious crush on Robert as well.
Lucy, look out!
You want to get people hurt? Get people killed?
A real hero puts their ass on the line.
So, like, that line where she's saying a real hero puts their ass on the line, I think it's joined together with a you're just, you only have a suit that your daddy built you. So I think it starts with a real hero puts their ass on the line, whereas you have a suit of armor, so you're not putting your ass on the line. And like, out of everyone, I didn't really expect that from her specifically, because like, you saw his scars. So like, you know damn well, even in that suit of armor, he's still's gotten injuries. Like, he's scarred. You know what I mean? Like, the suit of armor is like, more times than not, it saved his life, but on other times it's probably been like almost a tomb, where like no one would be able to get him out of it. You know what I mean? So like, how many times has the suit almost killed him versus actually saving him? So she's there like, "Oh, you're not a real hero because you're not putting your life in the line because you have a suit that your daddy built." But then it's like, she got to see his scars, so she should know better that, yeah, his life has been on the line actually a few fucking times, in fact. Because look at all the scars on him. There's no way you got that many scars and like almost survived all that shit. You know what I mean?
Just be careful, kid. The answers are out there if you just listen to the wind.
Literally, in this scene, my response is going to be, "You must be drunk." Oh god. Should I watch the Kingdom Hearts trailer now? Or not trailer, Kingdom Hearts theory now? I think it's an old theory as well. Oh god. Words of wisdom coming from Albert Einstein. That's right. Black Albert Einstein. Should I actually play the demo? I haven't actually played the Dispatch demo. Like, I have played it, I just haven't played it on Steam, on Switch, on fucking on stream. I haven't played it on stream. And then maybe after that I'll play like a level of 2 of that They Miss Me Playing Granny, so I should play it now while I'm here. It's like Dispatch and then Granny. Granny 2 I think was what I was playing last time. I mean, I'm down. Nice. So let's watch this while I'm still here. Can you see? Yeah, I just want to make sure that the person's name is there.
What's up, Kit Kats? I'm Kat, and welcome back to my channel. In Kingdom Hearts, Sora's crown necklace is one of, if not the most, iconic symbols in the Kingdom Hearts series. When you think of Kingdom Hearts, the crown is one of the first things you think of. And while it could just be a cool accessory, there is an incredibly interesting theory surrounding it. The necklace theory, also referred to as the meteor shower promise, is a theory by Tumblr and X user Blowing Off Steam, and revolves around Sora's necklace, who gave it to him, and a precious promise that was made the night that he received it. According to this theory, the crown necklace originally belonged to Riku. One night when the two were children, they were out on the beach watching a meteor shower. Sora was frightened, afraid that a meteor would come and hit the island. Riku promised to protect him and gave Sora the crown necklace as a symbol of this oath. This tale might sound a little familiar, and that's because it is. In Chain of Memories, both Sora and Repliku have the same memory of a meteor shower, a promise to protect Naminé, and her giving them a lucky charm.
I made a promise to Naminé. I promised to keep her safe. You did? There was a meteor shower this one night when she and I were little. Naminé got scared and said, "What if a shooting star hits the islands?" So I told her, "If a shooting star comes this way, I will protect you."
You made a promise with a toy sword.
What? How do you know about that?
Because that was the promise I made to her that night. I would protect her. I said it.
Don't lie. You weren't the one there that night.
You're the one who wasn't there. That was when she gave her good luck charm to me.
Her what?
See?
Tell me, where did you get that?
Oof. All of this is a Chain of Memory as well, so I'm gonna see this at some point in the game.
Good try. Huh? That must be a fake. I've got the real one right here.
Now, this could easily be brushed off as being an entirely fake memory. But while we do learn that Naminé has the power to create new memories, she
yeah.
tells herself that she doesn't do this.
I don't actually erase any memories. Just take apart the links and rearrange them. You still have all your memories.
It is known that Naminé inserts herself in the place of Kairi in many of Sora's memories. But I don't think that is the case in this particular instance. In the Kingdom Hearts 1 1.5 remix, there is an added cutscene of Sora and Riku finding the secret place. In this cutscene, it's revealed that a girl, Kairi, arrived on the night of a meteor shower.
Spoiler alert.
Could this be the same meteor shower in the memory that Naminé altered? If so, then this memory cannot possibly be between Sora and Kairi because she hadn't arrived yet. It should also be noted that while Kairi does give Sora a lucky charm, and while I do believe that Naminé based her own charm off the one that Kairi gave him, this happens at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. Whereas in the Meteor Shower memory, it happens when they were very, very small children. And of course, as I have mentioned before, both Sora and Repliku share this same memory. Repliku, being a replica of Riku, shares Riku's memories. It's just that, of course, Repliku's memories have been messed with. Naminé taking a memory that was shared between Sora and Riku and inserting herself would make total sense in this case. A big part of Riku's character growth throughout the series has been him coming to terms.
Okay. I need to close the VTube Studio for a second. Because if I want to open... Oh, Digimon. Digimon Storytime Stranger. Let me wishlist this. And then wait for it to go on sale. I want to get into the Digimon games, because that's basically, like, Pokemon at this point. I'm looking for this. Here we go. So, yeah. Gaming. Let me just open Dispatch. Spoiler for Repliku. Knowing my luck now, immediately the Twitch, what you call it, the gaming thing. Here we go. Hang on, let me check some settings. Just to make sure that the game audio is going out. Okay. God damn it, where's the game audio? I'm not hearing any game audio. I knew this would happen. I knew the game audio would not fucking work. Because God forbid the game audio work. In Dispatch, you play as Robert, a fallen superhero formerly known as Mecha Man. Oh, there it is. Having lost his mech suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network, as a dispatcher. In this section of the game, Robert has just arrived at his first day at SDN. What does this side look like? There we go.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
How many heroes do you have here?
Network-wide, we're over 300. Here at the Torrance branch, we've got somewhere between 45 and 50, depending on our roster at any given time, working different shifts. Yep, We're all about diversity. Lana.
Oh, I
of
forgot
course,
about the...
mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
That was one guy.
Speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little...
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
I do like that exchange though, where she's like at work, I tend to get corporate. It implies that they've hung out together outside of work, like other than just.
Oh, bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
Oh, so what happens if you don't fist bump him? Because I've never not fist bumped him. So I don't know what happens if you don't.
So roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. Get you other guys here. They go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I bust you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think. Hey, you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids? Cause they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Roy's not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecha man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Just that one dude looking at Royd.
Show me again. I don't think I got it.
Can I pause? Yeah, I can pause. Okay, I was like, I want to talk about that scene. It's like, LOL, honestly, how this guy failed the guide check twice. So you're talking about Royd? Did Royd fail the guide check twice? What do you mean by that? I was like, yeah, I know that, like, there's probably, like, a rule about, like, hey, like, go to a different stall or whatever. Instead of the one, like, right next to you, and then not Royd, fucking... What's his name? Robert is probably like, dude. But, I know the fist bump thing as well. I was like, what happens if you don't fist bump him? Like, does he get sad? Because I never actually not done that. Because I'm like, I don't like the idea of, like, leaving him hanging. And, like, and the little smile that Roy gives him as well. Or, not Roy, Robert gives him as well, a little smile. It's such a cute little smile.
Holy shit, who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
I'm sorry, do I know you? Why are you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Track star? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know?
Oh. Look at this scene. Like, she's so happy to see them together.
So keep it,
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Okay. It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late that I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
That's a pretty cruel fate, Chase. What kind of awful shit did you do to deserve that?
Right? This is some war criminal level punishment. No, I was just out trying to help people like a fucking chump. This is why I know karma is bullshit.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
I love that little sequence, honestly. Hang on. I love that little sequence. It's very, like, there's a lot of character building in it, you know what I mean? Like, it hints more to, like, a kind of crush on your one side where she's, like, standing there leaning against the door frame, just, like, watching these two catch up, and there's, like, a light in her eyes when she's doing it, you know what I mean? And then the way she immediately comes to Robert's defense, or what she thinks is Robert's defense, by being like, Jesus, Chase! Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you go to the stall right next to the man and then proceed to talk to him while they're both doing business. Right, so that was Roy failing the guy check. But yeah, like, that little scene is so nice. And then that bit as well where Chase says, we laugh, we cry, we suppress our trauma. Again, like, it's like, it's the detail underneath, you know what I mean? Like, especially the suppress our trauma bit, it's very much, there's more to the story kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, it gives you, like, enough to be like, I wonder what trauma, like, I wonder what's more to it. You know what I mean? I'm so used to playing this on the Steam Deck that I don't know how to use this fucking controller.
Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish, because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Cool, no pressure. Do you think the dudes finally realized at some point in this game that they realized, oh, we're on our last fucking leg?
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate who
will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
Who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history. Also,
sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
That's funny.
Flambe, he
controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Certifiable dickhead. I wonder if the order that we're learning of these guys matters at all. Because, like, we know that Robert had a run-in with Flambe in the past. Oh yeah, there's more to these as well. You can scroll down, see the crimes, and see the bios, and...
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Also, in terms of this game, wasn't it technically a few months ago that Robert was ambushed and then sent to a coma for a few months? It's like, literally, what if, like, that was kind of like the catalyst for her choosing to turn herself in? Was because she heard the news about Mecha Man getting hospitalized, getting ambushed, and then disappearing. And everyone assumed that he was dead until he showed up and was like, I've been in a coma for months. You know what I mean?
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut. Hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
God, I don't know where to put them. Oh, I keep going back.
punch-up?
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
So a typical Irishman then.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose. That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. A bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Prism. Michigan born and raised. Her power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
But that bears the question then, why didn't she just become a pop star? You know, like why go into this business? Why not just become a pop star? Music snob, highly dramatic, constantly requests to return to her trailer, assault, drug possession, DUI, tax evasion. And like, if you notice as well with all of these, is that the only one he didn't have a comment for was Golem. With the rest of them, he was like, oh, he has the personality of a greasy bowling ball, and yeah, isn't that suspicious, whatever. Like, all of them, he had a comment for them. I'm talking about, Chase. For all of the Z team so far, Chase had like a comment to make about them, except for Golem. Also, all their ages as well. So like, he's 32, he's 36, she's 27, she's unknown, but she looks rather young to me, so I'm assuming she's in the 20s bracket. He's 42, so he's the eldest of the lot of them. She's 32. He's 20, and she's 26. So what age are you again? 27. So the youngest here actually is Golem at 20. And the eldest is Punch Up at 42. Typical Irishman made me spit up on my drink. Honestly, he's a typical Irishman.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not
dangerous
looking for
fuck-ups.
miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
This computer's older than you look.
I think I might need to fuck with the controls a little before I actually start, so let me pause it, because let me just try this first, because typical Irishman made me spit up in my drink. Honestly, just the bit where it's like the greasy bowling ball thing is like, yeah. There. And now I have given the game gyroscope, so that should make playing a bit easier for me.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch, and this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
This scene, I swear to God.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my...
I wouldn't even introduce myself as Robert Robertson. I'd be like, this is your dispatcher, Robert. I wouldn't have given a last name.
Tell me that's not your real stuttering bitch. You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I
saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto's son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He packing much?
No, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Aight?
I. That means though that like over here is when we'll see the likes of Blonde Blazer pitching in or whatever. Because there is like in one of the trailers we do see Blonde Blazer like talking to, I guess, Robert at some stage. So like their height comes into it as well. See this?
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
It's like the perfect one for this is this dude.
I don't know, Google Maps is being weird, but I'll be there.
That's the first time he said that. I've never heard him say that before.
Mr. Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstink guy?
Willem Vanderstink. Certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules. On it.
I know, I've never sent him before. I think I usually send like someone here, so let's try this dude.
I'll handle this shit like I handle all my shits. Upside down.
Ew. I did not need to know that.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
See? Flambe is the perfect person for the first mission. Don't make the child cry. So this goes to show you then that Flambe actually has a good way of... He has a way with kids, you know what I mean?
Oh, this? I'm just warming up.
And they have special abilities. Oh, you can't see it because of me. Let me put myself over here. So, on fire revealed. After a success, Flambe gains 1 combat and 1 mobility. This affects stocks and then all boosts reset after a failure. Alright.
Oh my god! My bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Which one of these is E? Okay. What the? It's not... Why is this button not working?
All right.
What's with this controller? Like, did you see that? This button here, like, this button is working, this button's working, this button's working. This button, the left button, it's not working. I'm pressing it. It's not registering either on the screen or on the controller. Oh, now it's fucking registering it. Oh, that's the first time I ever failed that because I wasn't trying. But now it's working. That didn't work when I was doing that. So that's the first time I've ever failed that, but that's because I was fucking talking and... Ooh! So he was...
Torrents. Tomorrow, also torrents, probably. Like, statistically speaking.
So the first 2 missions, these 2 are the perfect 100%ers. I don't think every mission you can get 100% on.
Going on with sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
Did he's saying he's gonna fuck this shit up? If he goes upside down, won't gravity just land it right on him? Is he saying he's gonna fuck shit up? That's actually, that is a way of putting it, I'd say. So he's probably him like very smartly saying, I'm gonna get this wrong.
Before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole. Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass. Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
Heading there. I'm doing it.
Doppelganger revealed. When assigned to a call, Prime duplicates the hero to her left, placing their illusion in the empty slot on their with half their stats.
What a fucking beautiful day.
I was like, what a fucking beautiful day.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
Pursue the thieves, return the boat in one piece. I think she's a good one for this.
Okay. So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
So because you sent her, you get this third option, which is give them the ideal makeover.
Give them a makeover.
All right. From this point on, you two have been reborn as Saber and the Bruiser.
Flambe, you're off route.
Too stunned to speak. I get it. I have that effect on people.
Like, see the way, like, that's, I take that as her flirting as well. Like, too stunned to speak, you know what I mean?
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Send someone durable to prevent damage, quick, before the fire spreads.
Hey, someone's robbing the museum. I don't know what you do, man. I just started today.
Hang on. I want to send who I usually send, so I have to wait for her to
Danny the
rest
Bone
up.
Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us?
I can't send Sonar because he's not in the right headspace now. Educate and then prove wrong. So they have to have like a lot of intelligence. What do your graphs look like? That's not what I wanted.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
So the 2 smartest ones are Sonar when he's in his human form and Coop. So let's try Coop. I don't think I've ever sent Coop before. So let's try her. So I've sent Prism in the past and she does succeed, and she goes, in her typical line is, "Fucker said I was pregnant, hell no," and she rushes off to like correct him. But let's try Coupe, because she's like the next smartest. So let's try her. Let's see.
My mugshot.
He leaked my mugshot. So that's what he says. That's what she says. Right. Security system has been taken over by the robbers. Avoid motion cameras and apprehend the thieves. So her... Because she has 3 mobility. And then... I think... her as well. So that makes the how many? If I put you in there,
I'm busy, but okay.
that makes it 4. That makes it 5. Now let's just try out the combinations. 4. So like,
On it.
yeah, so 4 and 4.
Security here is amateur hour.
Shit. I missed that. I missed it. Fuck. So if you hack into the system, right? This button is once again not working. Okay. So it's working again.
Exhibit A is back online.
Whoa, that was great.
Like, do you know what I mean? See what I mean? She goes, whoa, that was, and then, great.
Yeah, can I like get a redo on that one?
When a hero gets injured, their stats decreased. If an injured hero gets hurt again, they'll be downed. Yeah, so because I missed the thing, I missed the cue, I wasn't able to tell him to... Now he's injured, unfortunately.
Flames are spreading to the houses. We need to evacuate.
I'm a high-ranking Vanderstanker. It would mean a lot.
Shit, missed that one.
Yeah, not doing so well. Ooh.
Punch-Up can't know about this. He'll tease me for weeks.
Punch-Up can't know about this, he'll tease me for weeks. So at least I'm getting new dialogue options.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
I think...
Missed one.
Okay. Evacuate everyone, rescue everyone. I need everyone to finish resting up.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia Soul.
Yeah, so I think I might have to do this again because I missed too many. Golem required. Convince him to leap. Lead a path. Smoke. That's talking. Walk through the flames. So I think to convince them to leap, they'll probably need like this. Charisma. Yeah.
Cool. Can I go home now?
Oh yeah.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up, aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that again because I missed a few.
So, okay. Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
So I'm looking forward to that bit with the cameras. I want to do that again because I missed a few. That's the first time I've missed a few. So I want to do that again and get those ones that I missed. You see him there holding the dog as well. Oh my god, return to menu. Let me do it again. Now, I wish you can kind of skip that opening sequence, but unfortunately you can't. Like, I really wish you could just delete, or not delete, like just skip this opening sequence. I wonder if this is actually like, I know this is a demo, so I'm assuming that we'll have to replay this segment in game. Like, will there be, when we first play this game, we'll be replaying the demo, and then we'll get to the grannies bit where it's like, can I get eyes down here please? And then we'll be like, what the fuck does she talk about? And then Chase will say his line, and then we'll be able to like zoom in and see what's going on with everyone. I really wish we could skip this. I've seen this so many times.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great.
This bit as well.
One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything.
She has magnetism, so things keep clinging to her, and I didn't cop that the first time.
Be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
How many heroes do you have here?
Network-wide, we're over 300. Here at the Torrance branch, we've got somewhere between 45 and 50, depending on our roster at any given time, working different shifts. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
That must be a horrible fucking thing to have.
Where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little...
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
Also, that Dick comment, it was definitely a double entendre on his name. You know, Robert. People with the name Robert, their name usually get nicknamed Dick.
Bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
I wonder what happens if you do not fist bump him.
Oh, my bad. You think I don't touch my ding-a-ling, huh? Because we stay in the Lua.
Kind of part of the process.
No need to worry, brother. It's okay.
Okay, because I've never actually, like, said no to the fist bump thing before.
Roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. Get 2 other guys here. They go by the name Royd. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I boss you up, and then, you got Royd. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think. Hey, you think that's why they call me Royd? Like I'm on steroids? Cause they think I'm some kind of a juice head?
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
I thought that's Richard.
Whatever. I don't care.
Robert is Bob.
Yeah, Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecha man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis, and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna...
Also, something I was just thinking about there, you were saying earlier about the bro code, about like going to a cubicle right next to a guy, but I was just noticing, do you see the difference in the cubicles there? And the one he went to, I think it's like specifically made for like bigger dudes like him. So I think that's his like only option when it comes to like the shitter. You know what I mean? Like he has to go to that one. So like like he doesn't get a choice, so like he has to go to that one. I was just, after looking at the differences of the cubicles there, I was like, oh, that one is probably like the one he has to go to. So he didn't go to that one because he was like skipping bro code. It just happened to be that Robert was like right next to the only cubicle your man can use, Royd could use. Seems like it'd be quite fun when it comes out. That's what I'm saying. There's like a lot of story elements. There's like the gameplay is kind of fun. There is like replayability to it as well, because you get to replay it again and like try different combinations of heroes this time. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was Richard, Robert is Bob. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like the dick comment is like an innuendo for sure. Depends, but bro code still stands unless you really gotta go. But the thing is, Royd really did gotta go. Like, he even says, like, opening sequence, he was like, God, I thought I was gonna go into my pants. You know what I mean? So, like, he was conveying immediately, oh, I really had to go. You know what I mean? So he was, in his own way, trying to, like, I'm sorry about bro code, my guy, but I really needed to go. And you're, like, right beside the one cubicle I can use. I was just thinking that.
Wash before you do that?
Nah, bro, I never thought.
Also, this time I didn't do the fist bump thing. I usually do. And then when he said, oh, you're worried about like the unwashed hand thing. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, is that going to change like this dialogue here? Are they going to change the unwashed hand thing to something else now? But it's the same dialogue. So, and the thing is, like, both times it says Robert or Royd will remember that. It's like, what does that change then? Between if you fist bumped him and if you didn't fist bump him, how does like Royd treat you differently afterwards? You know what I mean? Because whenever, like, whether you fist bump him or you don't fist bump him, it says Royd will remember that. It's like there's things you'll do in this game that a character will remember and hold against you. Maybe it'll affect dispatching. Maybe, because Royd isn't someone you can dispatch, though. He works for the SDN. He's a mechanic of sorts, I guess. So, like, it bears the question, like, what will... Because, like, I get that with the other characters, with the dispatching characters. They'll remember you doing XYZ thing, and they'll hold it against you, whatever. So, like, that will definitely affect dispatching. Like, what about Royd? How does it affect Royd? Like, he's the dude who's going to be fixing your suit. So, like, does it affect whether he does a good or a bad job with your suit? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's probably better to have a good relationship with people. And do you think he'd have a better relationship with you if you fist bumped him or if you didn't fist bump him? Because, like, if you do fist bump him, he goes, all right. And then if you don't fist bump him, he's like, oh, you're worried about the unwashed hand thing. Don't worry about it, brother. You know what I mean?
Nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Also that bit as well. What was I gonna say about Royd as well? I know, I just thought of something there with Royd. Yeah, because like, there's that scene where before he starts talking to you, he has his like hand on his head, you know, like, and that to me always comes across like a nervous habit. Like, he had his hand on his head before he starts talking to you, like before he comes up to you and goes, Becca man, you know what I mean? He has his hand on his head, like he's like, God, bad first impression or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like his hand on his head to me kind of comes across as like a nervous tell, like he's nervous to meet you type of thing. And he's realizing meeting for the first time at the shitter is probably like a bad impression. But like, as he said, he was gonna go in his pants if he didn't go anytime soon. So like, he's probably like a bit embarrassed that that is their first impression of each other. So like, that makes me think like maybe Royd is like a fan of Mecha Man / Robert. Or maybe his dad then. Like, maybe he was a fan of his dad. And that kind of like extended on to Robert because he took up the mantle. Well, do you think you'll get your suit back and then be dispatched yourself? That is actually as well. That's a good point, because in the trailers we saw we have two different trailers of the suit being repaired, and of like Robert working on the repairs, and like of another one of him probably in the suit operating it and making it like fist bump the air or whatever, with like the new blue materials, but the chest piece is still like without like armor on or whatever. So that might actually be a thing. it might become a thing where at some point in the game, Robert will get his suit back, and then he'll start being dispatched as well. And then it'll be Royd directing us all. That's actually a cool idea. That like Royd goes from like, who better to like dispatch Mecha Man but the guy who helped make the suit, and so he knows the suit well enough to know what the suit can and cannot handle, and so he can be like, right, Royd or Robert is not, or Mecha Man is not qualified for this because the suit can't handle that, but it can handle this. So I do like the idea that like at some point Robert's suit gets fixed and then he starts being dispatched with the other heroes, and then Royd is the one to direct him, and like maybe Z team as well. That would be cool.
Holy shit, who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Oh, admittedly, I haven't had a hug in a while, but could you, baby?
Also, the blue and the green, the blue and the yellow. Do you see the blue and the yellow?
Got a hand job, lighten up.
She's also blue and yellow. It's the exact same shade of blue and yellow that they're wearing that she has on her as well. It's the exact same blue and yellow. I'm just after seeing that.
Holy shit. Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it.
That might be the reason why the uniform so far seems to be blue, and he's wearing a yellow cardigan, but it might be the reason why the uniform is that blue. It's hers.
Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a way.
It's her color.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late, and I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
Then how old are you really?
I turned 39 a few months ago. Went to Dave & Buster's, shit was lit.
So I guess this means you're the one person...
39, but he looks like he's in his 70s. Can you fucking believe it?
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers. Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish, because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Do you know the way in most stories like this, there's some sort of like betrayal of some kind? And we know, like, from a different trailer, like, there's that villain, the one that comatose Robert for a few months. What was his name? Slade or something like that? And then they were saying, like, oh, we'll go and kill Slade or whatever. It's like, you'll do that, you'll go and kill Slade or whatever. And then there was something else about, like, a red circle gang or something. Some sort of gang that they end up running into. And it's like, it bears the question, like, who's the Slade person? And, like, in the stories like this, there's usually some sort of, like, betrayal. You know what I mean? So the question comes down to who's the fucking traitor? Who's the backstepper? And on top of that, we know with Invisigal, she immediately learns Robert's identity. She's sabotaging. She's the main person we see sabotaging other heroes. We see her sabotaging Malevola and Sonar in the trailers. And then in the demo, we see... what's his name? Flambe going off and setting something on fire. But Invisigal is the only one we've seen sabotaging other heroes. Do you know what I mean? That's wild too. 1 year of using his powers, he ages 50 years. Yeah, so if he used his powers for like 5 years, you know, he's 39. It's like he's only like a handful of years older than some of these dudes. Like this guy is what, 33?
Sonar
32.
Hero is a Harvard graduate who
will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history. Also,
Sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Like, this guy is 32, but Chase is 39. So Chase is only a handful of years older than this guy, but he looks like he's in his 70s. That's insane.
Flambe.
Look,
There's
36.
a fire in the flame and his skin does not burn.
So he's like 3 years older than this guy.
With him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Certifiable dickhead. So he's 3 years older than Flambe, yet he looks like he could be his grandfather. Like, I'd be pissed if I looked at this guy with a criminal record, getting a second chance of life with this Phoenix program thing, watching him fuck it up, and I'm here at 79, 3 years older than him, in a state where I'm screwed. I can't, where I'm forced to retirement because I'm physically 70 years old, but I'm only 3 years older than this dickhead. And he's throwing his opportunities away, whereas I would kill to have the opportunities he has. You know what I mean?
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
It's like that. Like, I like how the demo and stuff keeps like referencing things from the trailers. So like we saw in the trailers how Invisigal saw Robert strip, and they saw the bruises and scars and things that he has. So we saw that in the trailers. So Blonde Blazer there was referring to that when she said whom you've met. And then also in the trailers we see Mecha Man go up against this guy, Flambe, which again we only see in the trailers, but then here in this, we have Robert like literally going, he controls the fire and the flame, does not burn or whatever. Like, oh yeah, that's right, you met him a few years ago, right? I just noticed the AK Invisibitch. Exactly, so Invisigal, AK Invisibitch. Yeah, so like they all have like little kind of subtitles. So like Sonar, Batboy, Conman, and then he also has intelligent or intellectual and hybrid. And then Flambe controls fire and the flame, firefighter. Then Visigal, AK Invisibitch, thief, loner.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
And she's shadow and assassin. Merciless mercenary.
Punch up.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charm and brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Of a greasy bowling ball. Punch up, smallest strongman. Flyweight brawler.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Let me see. Duelist, half demon. Devil from down under. So is that like an indicator that she's from Australia? Birthplace unknown. Yeah, we get a hint that she's from Australia. Assault, burglary, extortion, forgery, kidnapping, second-degree murder. Should actually be reading their crimes. Battery, parole violation, public intoxication, second-degree murder. Her height is 6'6", Hang on, is it? Oh my god, it is. I'm just after copying that. 6'6". You're right. Fuck. And then yours probably like murder, aggressive assault, extortion, first-degree murder, kidnapping, stalking. Oh yeah, and then abilities of visibility and hand-to-hand. What are your abilities? Pyrotechnics, superhuman strength and durability, pain immunity. So like he doesn't feel pain, which is good for him. Demon physiology, portal creation, wound transferal. Oh, wound transferal. So like if she gets injured, she can just transfer that shit to someone else. Possesses a something tail. Sonar's SN sponsor. So that's why they have a synergy, because they have a relationship outside of work. And then it says atheist. I love that. The demon looking woman is a fucking atheist. I just love that. True crime aficionado. What else? I think I looked up your stuff. Abilities, weaponry, flight, superhuman accuracy. Fire, flame, invulnerability, pyro, compulsion. Pyro compulsions? Her height is... You've misread Punch-Up's ability. He can change density. Bat physiology, flight. It says pyrokinetics and then superhuman ability, pain immunity. So is this one like he can change his density? Possesses strength of 10 men and half the size of one. Huh, so he can change his density, so he can make himself like heavier. That's cool. So like it kind of like Jodoi in Marvel, there's this thing called Mjolnir, and basically the spell Mjolnir is able to like connect itself with the gravity of a planet and make itself impossibly heavy for anyone who's trying to lift it. So like, is it sort of like that he can like change his own density to the point he can hit harder?
He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. A bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Yeah, like flyweight, and then duelist, and she has a sword. So far, she's the only one that we see that has like an external weapon. You know what I mean? Like the rest of them, like can't. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah, she has her weapons as well. So that's two people who have like an external weapon. And then
Prism, Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
Trick of the light. The sentient construct. And trick of the light. And 5'4". Like you see their heights as well. So she's actually rather tall as well, 6'6". So like we sent him as 6'4" to the thing, but she also is pretty tall. So I know he 100%'s that first one, but let's try sending him a leveler.
The Z team, my team, their Phoenix program.
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure.
Honestly, just realized, but this is basically MHA.
You want one? Here.
Fuck off.
Also, the fact that the demo like points out the arm squeeze thing.
This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
Look at the way Chase looks at him. That's so cute. He really does see him as a kid. You know what I mean?
This computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch. And this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I want an explanation on the safety thing as well.
The Southland.
Well, to be fair, in the demo we see Invisigirl literally punching Robert in the face, so maybe that's what he means by safety.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson.
I wouldn't have said Robert Robertson, genuinely. I'd be like, this is your dispatcher, Robert. That would have been it.
Tell me that's not your real first
Stuttering,
name.
bitch! You can't be this shook on your first day, come on!
Also, the con man clearly looking up my name as well is a fucking no-go for me. I'd be like, I'm not giving a con man my actual fucking birth government name. Like, literally, he's like muttering about your name. He's like, Robert, Robertson, like he's searching through some database for your name. So immediately I'm like, I'm not giving a fucking con man my actual government name.
So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
That's all I'm saying, like. So I hope that's not actually his real fucking name. Right, let's try sending Malevola. Because, like,
In a tree. Can you send someone?
because one, with her ability of, like, teleportation, that'll be useful here in this situation. And she's tall. The one thing that might fuck her over is don't make the child cry. And she's literally looks like a demon. You know what I mean? It's like, that'd be, like, the one thing that would probably, like, get her to fail. I think she'll do really well. I don't think you can fail this, honestly. It's too easy to fail. Because, like, my very first time I sent Invisigal. So I think the one thing that might... Yes, sir. The one thing that might screw her over is the don't make the kid cry. But let's just see.
You know, people judge me when they first see me, but then they get to know me and they judge me even more.
So I think that's her way of saying you made a mistake sending me there because the kid will cry.
For a very important event. Who's this Vanderstink guy?
Willem Vanderstink. Certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules.
Let's try sending Coop, because she's like the second most intelligent person. Oh, last time I sent her on an intelligence mission. I know he 100%'s it. Why do you 100% it? I don't like the fact that I have to drag you over in order to, like, switch you.
Me? Right, yes.
You have, like, 4 intelligence, but you have 3 intelligence. I want to see what happens with Coop.
Okay.
Because, like...
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
Also, Sonar, Flambe, Invisigal, and I think Prison didn't comment on when I was leaving.
Oh, no surprise there.
So, like, it's not a 100% win, but, like, she still had a good chance of getting it.
Oh my god! A Bipadea's spraying shit everywhere!
I wonder why this button, like, keeps malfunctioning in this place.
Ha!
Oof.
Can't be.
Alright, well, I know frickin'. Don't use her as a substitute for intelligence.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
All right.
Nah, don't feel like it.
Oh, that's cool that they can say no.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I know, that's really cool that they're able to say no, but he's probably only saying no because like in a few minutes he's gonna leave, and because that's the first time that's happened. That's the first time I'd gone through the list just to see, and he said no. That's the first time I didn't realize they could say no, because like I know at the end of this she chooses a mission, so like that's how you learn that they can choose their own missions, but I didn't realize they could say no. It's like nah, and like he's probably only saying no because like in a few minutes he's gonna leave and set something on fire. Also, since you didn't dispatch Flambe, the fire in the distraction didn't happen. In the districts didn't happen. I'm not able to dispatch him. He won't go.
Helping people is kind of nice when you get paid for it.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass.
Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but there he is now. He's gonna go. He goes and like sets shit on fire regardless.
So, you creaming over this or what?
Like, see the way she's like flirting. That's the reason why he said no to going to the boat mission, because he knew he was gonna go and set fire or something.
Local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Hey, someone's robbing the museum. I don't know what you do, man. I just started today.
Jenny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us.
What's on sonar?
He said I got arrested for tax evasion. I wish.
Yeah, so whenever you send them to this one, they have some type of comment. Like, she said the fucker said I was pregnant. She said something about, he leaked my mugshots or something. Oh, Flambe required, yeah. Use your body to smother. See, use the hose too, and then your body, because, like, he's durable.
Oh, for real? Just kidding. I know I was in my bag on that one.
I wonder what happens if you tell him to use the... Missed one.
Is it just me, or am I really fucking good at this?
Okay, what's going on with sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
Yeah, okay.
So I think with this one, you get like there's like a choice-based thing to it, and it only comes up if it's either sonar, and I think, or malevola.
The best teacher is fear.
The best teacher is fear.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia sold.
The game just froze. What the fuck? Oh my god. It just froze. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Demo said not today. You made too many good options, the demo said not today. Exactly. Oh my god, it turned itself off. So I think that's a sign that my thing is overheating and I should turn it off. So I think that's the end for today. Unfortunately, because like the game just turned itself off, so I'm just like, yeah, I think that's that. Sorry about that. I think my Steam Deck might be overheating or something. It only ever does that when it's on too long. So I'm gonna turn it off and let it cool down. So I think that'll do for today. Thank you for being here anyway, for this surprise stream that came out of nowhere. What was it? You'll see me again. What day is it? Monday. Today's Saturday. You'll see me again Monday. Well, it was fun. Exactly. We got to talk about Dispatch. We got to play a little bit of Dispatch. So that's good. So you'll see me again Monday for more Kingdom Hearts. I know I promised Granny, but I think what'll happen is, I don't know, maybe I'll play a little bit of Granny on Monday. We'll see. Because I want to play a bit of Granny again as well, because like it is a fun game and I think people do miss it. So what I think I'll do is next time Granny for like an hour or something, and then Kingdom Hearts for like 2 hours. So I think that's what I'll do Monday. Granny for an hour, Granny 2 I'd say for an hour, and then Kingdom Hearts after that. Okay, so I'll see you Monday, and then Wednesday for Dispatch. Okay. For the full game of Dispatch. I won't be playing it all on Wednesday, but I'll start. And like I'll play the first 2 or 3 hours. 1 or 2 or 3 hours of Dispatch on Wednesday. See ya. Thank you for being here. Let me get the music pulled up. Alright, see you on Monday for Granny and Kingdom Hearts, and then Wednesday for Dispatch, and then Friday for more Kingdom Hearts. See ya!